When you first lay your eyes on the Skyloom Infinity, it doesn't just appear as a house. It commands the horizon like a celestial palace woven into the fabric of the sky. From the outside, the main view reveals a structure that is equal parts architectural wonder, futuristic engineering marvel, and dreamlike sculpture. Suspended gracefully by its anti-gravity thrusters, it hovers in silence, a radiant giant in the clouds. The palace's form resembles an elegant crystal bloom, sleek, curved wings extending outward like petals, each layered with transparent solar panels that shimmer as they drink in the sun's energy. These wings shift and adjust, gliding open like feathers when absorbing light and folding inward when in cruise mode. The entire structure is sheathed in reflective crystalline glass designed to capture the changing moods of the sky. During sunrise, the palace glows with golden hues. By twilight, it reflects the indigo heavens speckled with stars, making the home appear like a drifting constellation. At the center of this marvel rises the panoramic glass dome, the heart of the palace. This massive transparent sphere crowns the home like a jewel, offering a full 360-degree view of the world above the clouds. From the ground, the dome shines like liquid diamond, while from inside, it transforms the sky into a living painting that shifts every moment. Rolling clouds, dazzling sunsets, and star-filled nights. Beneath the dome, a series of floating garden decks spiral gracefully around the palace's core. Each deck bursts with greenery, miniature waterfalls, and hovering bridges that link one terrace to another. From the main view, you see cascading ribbons of water pouring down from the upper decks, vanishing into mist as they fall through the open air. This creates the surreal impression that the palace is wrapped in its own skyborne waterfall. At night, the Skyloom Infinity transforms into a celestial beacon. Strips of soft blue-white bioluminescent lines illuminate the wings, thrusters, and garden decks, making the palace appear as though it were sculpted out of starlight. The anti-gravity engines beneath glow like liquid sapphire, radiating a tranquil light as they keep the entire structure afloat. It does not roar like conventional aircraft. It hums like a whisper, almost as if it belongs to the sky. The Skyloom Infinity's main view is more than architecture. It's an experience of awe. For anyone watching from below, it doesn't feel like a home. It feels like a living entity, a mythical construct from a forgotten dream. It's the kind of vision that makes you question whether you're staring at a creation of man or the work of the cosmos itself. Stepping into the living room of Skyloom Infinity is like walking into the very heart of a futuristic sanctuary suspended in the heavens. It is not just a living space. It is a cathedral of light, comfort, and boundless vision. Designed to merge advanced technology with serene luxury, the living room reflects the essence of floating above the world, yet feeling at home within it. The space is dominated by the panoramic glass dome, which seamlessly transitions into the living area's walls. From every corner, the sky becomes the wallpaper. Rolling clouds, dazzling sunbeams, and stars painting the ceiling. This infinite view eliminates the boundaries of walls, making the room feel like it is carved directly out of the sky. To control the atmosphere, adaptive tinting technology shifts the glass transparency, allowing you to adjust between crystal clear openness and a soothing golden glow when privacy or warmth is desired. The furniture in the living room isn't bound to the floor in a traditional sense. It floats slightly above the ground through magnetic levitation, softly anchored but weightless to the eye. Sofas curve in elegant arcs, upholstered with materials that shift texture and temperature according to your comfort. The surfaces shimmer with soft iridescence, reflecting hints of the surrounding sky. A low central table floats with them, its surface a holographic display that can transform into a map of your journey. A digital canvas, or a dining surface at will. Suspended gardens weave into the room, sprouting from living walls and small aeropods that hover along the periphery. Gentle streams of water run through glass channels in the floor, reflecting starlight from above, creating a soothing ambience of moving light and sound. Every step you take resonates with a soft, luminous glow, as the floor beneath is embedded with bioluminescent circuits that respond to your presence. The entertainment and media system doesn't intrude, but exists as immersive holograms projected mid-air. You could summon a film that stretches across the dome like a planetarium, or shrink it into a floating 3D panel at your side. Music flows not from visible speakers, but from the air itself, projected by hidden resonance chambers that can adjust to mimic concert halls, natural landscapes, or serene silence. Lighting here is entirely adaptive. During the day, the sun's rays cascade naturally, filtered through the glass dome. At night, artificial constellations unfold across the ceiling, blending with the real stars beyond. It feels like sitting in the middle of a living cosmos, where luxury is defined not by what surrounds you, but by the way you become a part of the sky itself. The living room of Skyloom Infinity is not just where you gather. It's where the boundaries of home, art, and the heavens blur into one breathtaking experience. The kitchen of Skyloom Infinity is more than a space to prepare food. It is a culinary command center of the future, blending artistry, technology, and sustainability into one seamless design. Positioned just beneath the panoramic dome, the kitchen offers an awe-inspiring view of the skies, allowing you to cook while floating among the clouds. The entire area is designed in a 360-degree circular layout, with the central island serving as the nucleus. This island is not a mere countertop, but a smart surface holographic workstation. With a single gesture, the surface lights up with recipe suggestions, nutritional breakdowns, or a 3D hologram of the dish you are preparing. It also doubles as an induction system, allowing cookware to levitate and heat evenly without any visible stove. Imagine pots and pans hovering in mid-air, cooking meals with precision while never burning or spilling. Storage is hidden elegantly within the walls and ceiling. Cabinets slide open only when summoned, their contents displayed through transparent nanoglass that identifies and organizes food with AI assistance. Ingredients are stored in cryogenic freshness pods, ensuring fruits, vegetables, and proteins remain perfectly preserved for weeks without losing flavor. For eco-luxury lovers, the kitchen includes a micro-hydroponic wall where herbs and greens grow under adaptive lighting, providing fresh produce at your fingertips. The design is sleek and futuristic, yet warm. Surfaces shimmer with crystalline, patterns that softly glow when touched, creating an almost living interaction with the space. The floor beneath is translucent, with glowing veins of light running like energy streams. While overhead, adaptive lighting adjusts to mimic sunlight or moonlight depending on the mood. Appliances are invisible until needed. Ovens and refrigeration units emerge silently from walls, working on zero-emission plasma-based technology for cooking and cryo-cooling. The smart AI culinary assistant acts as both chef and guide, suggesting recipes based on your health, weather outside, or even your current mood. It can project holograms of step-by-step instructions or handle the entire process autonomously, preparing a gourmet meal while you sit and enjoy the view. One of the kitchen's most breathtaking features is the sky-facing dining alcove, a small section of the kitchen that extends outward like a balcony with a transparent floor, allowing you to dine as if you're floating directly above the clouds. At sunset, this space becomes a golden chamber of light, while at night, the stars seem to dine alongside you. The Skyloom Infinity's kitchen is not just futuristic, it is poetic. It transforms food into an experience, merging nourishment with wonder, and making every meal feel like a celebration of life above the world. The bedroom of Skyloom Infinity is designed as a sanctuary of tranquility, a place where technology, comfort, and the poetry of the sky merge into one seamless experience. Unlike ordinary rooms, this bedroom feels like a private floating cocoon in the heavens, giving you the sensation of sleeping among the clouds. The centerpiece is the levitating bed, suspended a few inches above the floor using magnetic fields. Its surface automatically molds to your body, adjusting firmness and temperature based on biometric readings, ensuring perfect rest. The bed is surrounded by a 360-degree panoramic glass wall that can transform at will, clear for breathtaking sky views, dimmed for privacy, or even transformed into a virtual environment, allowing you to drift asleep while watching a star field, a serene ocean, or a golden meadow. The ceiling is a wonder in itself. During the day, it becomes a transparent skylight, flooding the room with natural sunlight. At night, it turns into a digital starlit canopy, projecting constellations that align with the real night sky outside. With a simple voice command, shooting stars or aurora-like waves of color ripple across the ceiling, wrapping you in a universe of calm. Storage is hidden, seamless, and elegant. Closets emerge from the walls only when summoned, their interiors glowing softly as they reveal perfectly organized clothing through AI-assisted arrangements. Floors are smooth and crystalline, with subtle bioluminescent veins running through them, glowing gently as you walk, like following streams of starlight. To one side of the bedroom lies a private floating balcony, a transparent platform that extends outward from the main structure. Standing here, you feel as if you are suspended directly above the world, the clouds drifting silently below your feet. At sunrise and sunset, this balcony becomes the most enchanting part of the bedroom, where light floods the space in radiant hues. Comfort is further enhanced by adaptive climate control. The room can simulate the perfect sleeping conditions: gentle breezes, subtle humidity, or even the sound of distant waves. Aromatherapy vents infuse calming natural scents like lavender or pine, matching the mood you choose. Entertainment is subtle and immersive. Holographic panels can project a film or ambient visuals, but everything fades away when not needed, keeping the serenity intact. Music and soundscapes are projected invisibly, surrounding you in a 3D auditory environment without speakers in sight. The bedroom of Skyloom Infinity is not just a room to rest. It is a dream chamber where every element works in harmony to heal, refresh, and inspire. Here, sleep becomes an experience, and waking up feels like rising into the dawn of another world. The washroom of Skyloom Infinity redefines the idea of personal care. It is not simply a bathroom, it is a floating wellness sanctuary where the boundaries between technology, luxury, and nature dissolve. Stepping inside feels like entering a futuristic spa that hovers above the world. The centerpiece is the levitating crystal bathtub, designed from translucent nanoglass that glows faintly with embedded bioluminescence. It floats above the floor, secured by magnetic fields, and can shift its shape from a deep soaking tub to a wide infinity basin, depending on your mood. When filled, the water shimmers with micro-light particles, creating the illusion of bathing in liquid starlight. The shower system is equally spectacular. Suspended from above, it releases cascading streams of ultra-purified water, infused with negative ions for rejuvenation. The shower can simulate natural rainfall, a gentle mist, or even a gravity-defying orb shower where water floats in glowing spheres around you before evaporating. The walls around the shower are adaptive glass that can shift into a rainforest projection, a starry sky, or a minimalist frosted privacy mode. Mirrors here are not static. They are interactive AI panels. As you approach, the surface awakens, displaying your health stats, hydration levels, and personalized skincare suggestions. With a swipe, it can transform into a cinematic screen or fade away into transparency, revealing the clouds outside. The washroom is lined with organic crystalline tiles that glow softly underfoot, creating the sensation of walking on light. Small, streams of water run through transparent channels along the floor, carrying gentle ripples of light. Aromatherapy vents release calming fragrances tailored to your preferences, whether the freshness of mountain air or the warmth of cedar wood. The toilet system is futuristic yet discreet, fully self-cleaning, zero waste, and designed with comfort in mind. Everything operates silently, with smooth movements, ensuring the experience is seamless and elegant. Storage is hidden within the glowing walls. Cabinets slide open like floating panels, revealing perfectly arranged toiletries and wellness products, each kept fresh with nano-sealed preservation. Towels are warmed automatically, folded neatly in hovering racks that glow with soft golden light. Perhaps the most breathtaking feature is the sky view window above the bathtub, a wide, transparent panel in the floor that opens your view straight down into the clouds. Imagine soaking in a glowing tub while gazing at the world thousands of feet below, sunlight piercing through the mist or moonlight shimmering across the horizon. Every detail of the washroom is crafted to dissolve stress and elevate the senses. It isn't just about hygiene, it's about rejuvenation, serenity, and connection to the skies. The washroom of Skyloom Infinity is a reminder that even the simplest rituals can become profound experiences when reimagined in the future. The driving setup of Skyloom Infinity is less like a cockpit and more like the command throne of a celestial fortress. Positioned at the very front of the palace, it offers an unhindered panoramic view of the skies, with the horizon stretching endlessly in every direction. It is here that the art of piloting a flying home becomes an immersive, almost spiritual experience. The pilot seat itself is a masterpiece, an adaptive, levitating chair sculpted from memory alloy and wrapped in crystalline fabric that shifts texture between leather, silk, or mesh, depending on comfort. It floats slightly above the ground, automatically adjusting its position to align with your posture. The chair is more than a seat. It's a neural interface hub, linking your biometric signals directly to the ship's AI, allowing the palace to respond to your gestures, voice, and even subtle movements. Instead of a traditional control panel, the entire cockpit is holographic. A sweeping arc of projected controls floats in mid-air, wrapping around the pilot like a constellation of glowing symbols and diagrams. With a flick of the hand, you can zoom into navigation maps, scan weather conditions, or switch to autopilot. The holograms are adaptive. They expand when multiple users join and shrink back into a minimalist display when not in use. The main view stretches through a transparent, dome-shaped windshield, offering a 180-degree view of the sky. Unlike glass, this surface is nanocrystalline, capable of turning into an augmented reality display at command. Flight paths, air currents, and energy fields shimmer across the surface as luminous trails, making it seem as if the sky itself is alive with glowing lines. The steering system combines gesture-based navigation with a central crystalline control orb. Placing your hands on the orb allows you to feel the skies, wind resistance, energy currents, and altitude shifts, translated into haptic feedback. It makes flying feel intuitive, almost like riding the currents of the air as naturally as a bird. Lighting plays a critical role in the setup. The cockpit glows with soft underlighting, shifting from calming blues during autopilot cruises to sharp golden tones during active maneuvers. Surrounding the cockpit, floating information panels display everything from fuel levels to real-time star maps, all while blending seamlessly into the aesthetic of the room. Behind the pilot, a command. Deck seating area allows others to join in the journey. These passenger chairs float like petals around the central hub, giving companions the same breathtaking view. During long voyages, the cockpit transforms into an observatory, projecting constellations and galaxies across the dome, turning navigation into stargazing. The driving setup is more than a functional station. It is a symphony of control, art, and freedom. Here, you don't just pilot a home, you orchestrate its dance with the sky. In the Skyloom Infinity, driving is not about reaching destinations. It's about embracing the infinite journey.